This is the Hebrew study quiz for Scribes of YaHsararEl. I am Ben Yosef with the Israelite Hebrew Agency here in South Carolina, a part of the bigger South Carolina Hebrew Israelites camp. Not really a camp, it's just me and a couple other homeboys. But self-study activity. We're going to go over this. A little test questions and answering for children in the truth. We are going to go over a few, so let's get you ready. What age was Isaac when he married Rebekah? 40, right? There are 4 compromises of Pharaoh. What are they? Compromise meaning Moses requested to let the people go. Pharaoh said, instead of let you go, you can do this instead. Come back the next time after God judge him. Pharaoh says, all right, I see your God judging us, so you could do this. All right, come back the next time, God judged. Then the Pharaoh finally lets him go. So what are the 4 things? And one of the things, Pharaoh said, oh, you men and sons can go, but the women and children stay. That was one of their, that's just like if Donald Dump, I'm trying to figure out a derogatory It's just like name. If they said, oh, you Negroes want to leave America, you Hebrews today? Your women and children must stay. That's crazy. How long was Joseph in African prison? How long was Joseph in Potiphar's house? How long was Joseph in prison? When was Yeshua born? So we got a few. We're going to go over it, and then we're going to go test ourselves. That's what this is. We're in tests. We're going to test ourselves. Oh, pause it. So this is the test that I'm going to set up. Try to move this mic without any noise. Hebrew study quiz. Speaking like an Israelite. For Scribes of YaHsararEl. Set up your tests. We got 14 questions as of now. I find anything interesting that I read or this information that you can retain that's good information, like an actual scholar and an actual student and scribe of YaHsararEl, anything interesting and factual and that can be proven, I added into the question list. So don't you worry. I'll make sure it's all right. So we're going to answer with the term. Okay. So if the definition of a rabbit is a vermin that hops, then the term is rabbit. Let's answer with term. True or false? Multiple choice? Yeah. Matching? I don't like matching. Written? Ugh. We're not going to do written. That's when that teacher in class really critiqued what you said. I don't feel like that. She get the wrong idea. Start test. We're going to go through, first of all, some of them. Okay? So let's go through, let's cancel the test real quick. And we're just going to go through some of the activities. Yeah, haven't been on in a while. Not studied. You haven't studied these terms yet. We're going to study them together. What age was Isaac when he married Rebekah? Rosh, Bet, Vet, Kuf, hey, Ra, Ba, Va, Ku, Ha, Ravaka. Yitzhak was 40 years old when he took Rivkah to wife. I'm 36, 5 days ago, September. I got some time. The daughter of Bethuel, and the best wait last. In our family, the best do wait last. The daughter of Bethuel, Syrian of Padanaram. The sister to Laban, Syrian. Genesis 25, chapter 20. There are 4 compromises of Pharaoh, the ruler. Pharaoh means king or ruler. What are they? So there are 4 compromises of the king. What are they? First, go ye, sacrifice to your God in the land of Mitzrayim, which is Egypt. Second, I will let you go, only you shall not go very far away from the land of Montezarium, Mitzrayim. Go sacrifice in the wilderness. Basically by the next to the heap piles, by the landfills and the garbage dump downtown. Go sacrifice, basically. Third, go ye that are men and serve Yahuwah. I never got that. Who would leave their girlfriend? Last, go ye only, let your flocks and your herds be stayed. Basically, go out there to die, because I know you coming back. So first, go ye sacrifice in the land. Go a little way out the land. Go and leave your women, and go and leave your food and your possessions and your inheritance here. Crazy, Pharaoh. How long was Joseph in African prison? He spent 13 years total in Potiphar's house and prison. Just to shout y'all niggas out, Joseph went. That's why my spiritual name is Ben Yosef, because my story is his story, basically, word for word. Sold out by my brothers in another land, captivity most of my youth, and I hope to be raised next to damn near the king of whatever coming up next. No, that is what I want. So we know Joseph was in prison at least 2 years, because chapter 40 tells us. So Joseph lived in Potiphar's house 11 years or less, and was in prison 2 or more years. How long was Joseph in Potiphar's house? It had been that long since he was sold by his brothers at age 17, making him about 28 years old. Hebrew, and 28-year-old Hebrew, when the same Potiphar, captain of the guard, who was over the prison warden, makes Joseph serve Pharaoh's chief butler and chief baker during their confinement. How long was Joseph in prison? He was 17 when he was sold into Egypt. He was 28 years old when Potiphar, captain of the guard, has Joseph serve Potiphar's chief butler and chief baker. He was 30 when he was made overseer. It's like Christ called me and made me overseer. He was 39. See, I'm almost there. When his brothers first came to Egypt, Montezarium, second year of the famine, or 9 years after being made overseer. So 40 years old is a good time to judge betwixt this or that, to make good judgment. I don't think anything under like 34 you experienced enough. You only been after 10 years old. So then after 20, stepping out at 20, you only been out in the field for 10 years going to war. 20 to 30, that's not a lot to see. That's like your first tour. He was probably 41 or so when the brothers came a second time and Jacob comes to Egypt. He was 110 when he died. Sad, that's sad. When was Yeshua born? Memorial of the blowing of trumpets. My birth month, nigga. Hey, what is that? That's Tishri. No. Yeah, Tishri. What did that girl say? Petrie. We're gonna get that. Give me a sec. We're gonna get Petrie.
more, Petrie. Petrie.
Stop! You go without Petrie?
Petrie! You're safe! Yes.
But Tishri, and it's like, so it's 9 on the pagan calendar, but in Hebrew it's like 7. A nice number, man. Everything's good. My numbers be like all divine. All of my numbers about me be divine. I don't do lots and all of that, but I'm starting to see some similarities with numbers and stuff. But I don't get down with that mischief and magic. I never have, never will. That's why God chose me, nigga. Memorial blowing of trumpets is the birth date of Mashiach Yeshua, September 11, 3 BC. I was born September 4, 1987. A gangster was born that day at like 7 o'clock at night on a Friday. And also, right on Shabbat. And also the expected date of his return, September 11. Who told you that? I ain't knew that. Gotta keep up with my research, boy. September 11th. So his birthday just passed. Oh, Christ's birthday tomorrow. It's September the 10th. Hallelujah. Who removed Solomon's golden shields from the Hebrew? Yahuwah allowed Shishak, king of Egypt, Montezarium, Mitzrayim, to attack Jerusalem. He allowed Shishak to take away all the treasures of the temple and of the king's house, including those 300 shields of gold that Solomon had made. So Rehoboam made shields of brass instead to replace the shields of gold. Cheap ass. Can you name any Nazarite? Ooh, let's go back. We got Shamshon, Judges, Yohanan the Baptist, Luke, Yahushua was not a Nazarite from birth. Did y'all know that? Like Yohanan was. Yahushua took the vow at the Last Supper. What was Jerusalem renamed? Aelia Capitolina in 132 CE. Hadrian renamed Jerusalem Aelia Capitolina and Judea as Philistia. So I don't go by Palestine and I don't go by Palestine or the West Bank. What is the West Bank? Then is there an East Bank, South Bank, Northeast Bank, Southwest Bank? Is there a bank, South Bank Central of America, so I could deposit $200 and keep 5 in there so I can keep my account open? Huh? Is there a South Bank? What was Jerusalem named? The name Aelia Capitolina was in honor of Hadrian's generals or clan name, or genus name or clan name Aelia, and of the pagan god Jupiter Capitolinus. So, white man, false god. Basically, they renamed Jerusalem white man, false god. The city rebuilt according to the Roman city plan with streets on a grid plotted around a central avenue. Did you hear that? So American and European cities are built this way according to the Roman city plan, which is, and also the Romans created the apartment complex. So if you see apartments everywhere and people stuck in apartments like sardines and in a can, and they stacked on each other, and and you got to deal with everybody else's junk, and people don't want to live right by you, and people are nasty, and you might be sleeping by a pedophile, somebody to do some crazy stuff behind closed doors. You don't know. I watch what I do behind closed doors. I make sure I don't do nothing crazy to where somebody, if they did walk in, would be like, oh my God, Dre, what are you doing? I ain't never did nothing like that. And if I have, shame on me. Hadrian declared, it is forbidden for all circumcised persons. What? to enter or stay within the territory of Aelia Capitolina. And you know they had to check with their nasty asses. Hadrian declared it is forbidden for all circumcised persons to enter or stay within the territory of Aelia Capitolina. This begins the diaspora. And persons contravening this prohibited, at Salaki. And persons contravening this prohibition shall be put to death. Yes, let's see what contravening is. That thing, I'm just gonna keep talking, cause they don't like when I keep talking this truth. So now it's wanting to work cause I keep talking. To do, it's a verb. To do, verb, it's what you do. Remember the commercial? A verb, it's what you do. It says, gerund or present participle. I don't know. Present participle contravening. Violate the prohibition or order of law. Who cares? So it said, Hadrian said it is forbidden for all circumcised person to, so it's against the law. Law-abiding citizen. Let's look up law-abiding citizen, because here's what I don't like about you guys today. Well, he shouldn't have did that. He should have obeyed the law. Only if it's according to Yah. If it's not in that Bible, there ain't no law we need to obey except for the regulatory laws of the land we are in. And she looks beautiful. I thought that was that G girl. Her name started with a G. Anyway, law by what is that a movie? Of course. Pause. Record. Hold on a second. Law-abiding citizen, of course, would have been a movie, 2009, with Coon number 1, Coon number 2, Coon number 3, and a couple more Sambos. And I'll get you the difference between the two. Anyways, another Sambo. A young Sambo. Look like she Ethiopian or something. My boy been doing them dance lately on TikTok. Even Ethiopians coming up. Thank God. That's prophecy, isn't it? Ye children of Ethiopia shall. What's that thing about? They doing that dance now on TikTok and Instagram, man. I like it now. Them girls turn me on. And them boys do their little gay thing. Law-abiding citizen. What is it? What is a law-abiding citizen? Define, please, because these people think I'm here to watch movies all day like them. Define law-abiding citizen, please. Abiding. Y'all didn't see that. A law-abiding person always obeys the law. His punk ass. And is considered to be good and honest because it is. So this part, they consider themselves to be honest and good because of that. Ain't nothing good but Yahuwah. We believe that the law should be protected, decent law-abiding citizens and their property. Obedient. Let's just keep that word, obedient. So, Hadrian said, it is forbidden. I am a rebel. I am a guerrilla warfare artiste. For all circumcised person to enter or stay within the territory, so it's against the law, you law-abiding citizen, you good boy, of Aelia Capitolina. You don't have to be bad. You don't have to be good. You don't have to be good against Yah. But just be normal. And any person contravening, which means violating the law, this prohibition shall be put to death. They put to death regular good Israelites for disobeying a white man's law. You bastards. Anybody that supports any American law without supporting God's law first, you're a bastard. Since you got those little people that want to do this and do that, let me go ahead and circumvent them real quick and stop them in their tracks with their thought. Oh, what about this? Or what about that? Nope. It's either one or the other. City was guarded by the Roman 10th Legion. I told y'all about that 10th Legion, which kept black Yehudi out of it. The transformation of Jerusalem into a white Roman city was the cause of the Bar Kokhba revolts of 132, 135, which I never heard about until I did my research. Nobody ever told me. And damn, all the teachers before that, anybody that knows about the war of, anybody that knows about the Holocaust should have known about this. That's basically how I feel about the Bar Kokhba revolt. Like, I thought 70 AD was the last one. Then 73 AD was the last war between us and them. And then you find out it's the Bar Kokhba revolt that finally pushed us out. The transformation of a black city into a white city was the cause of the last revolt we had to fight them. Anything after that was just small little rebellions. Judea, what was the land renamed? In 132 CE, Hadrian renamed Jerusalem, Aelia Capitoline, Judea as Philistia, the invention of Palestine as a psychological weapon for conquering Israel. Almost 2,000 years ago, the Roman Emperor Hadrian decreed that Judea should be henceforth called Palestine, after the Philistine, an ancient enemy of YaHsararEl that had disappeared from the world stage. Where did it go? More than 600 years earlier. It was his final twist of the knife and legacy after wars, massacres, I would say, homicides, rapes, murders, thefts, illegal laws, human trafficking, sex trafficking, slavery, souls of men, and I would say Holocaust. Persecutions and exiles of black people that had largely extinguished the Yehudi presence from Judea. So that's why we're not there no more. They killed us out of there. You didn't walk out of there. You died out of there. You ran out of there persecuted. And you've been persecuted ever since. Don't it feel like it? What is the difference between the first Maccabi and the second Maccabi? Beginning with one Maccabi, the book begins with Alexander the Bastard, ends with the death of Shimeon and ascension of Yohanan Hyrcanus. Events from 170 to 134 BC. Form is reminiscent of biblical history. Exactly. Author's main focus is the legitimacy of Hasmonean dynasty. The central battle, which is a good thing that the author is concerned with that, because at this time that's what is going on. The central battle, well, so I believe Maccabi, even though it's in the Apocrypha, under pseudepigrapha, in the canon of the Roman and Protestant church. The central battle fight between law-abiding Jews and Antiochus the Fourth, as opposed to a battle between traditional Jews and Hellenized Jews. Second Maccabi, we mean law-abiding as God's law, you idiot. How many of you black people thought we talked about the laws? We were talking about the laws of America. To hell with American laws. Second Maccabi, events from 175 to 161 BC. Form is more emotionally lively. Focus is with piety and the temple. Fight is that between Hellenism and Yahuwah. Unlike first Maccabi, where the issue of the lawless Jews, Yahudi, is quickly skimmed over, second Maccabi spend a lot of attention on Jason's reforms, and I like that. It is a different literary reading between first and second. First is more historic, second is more to rally the people together, more like poetic. What are the actual 3 feasts of the Most High? 7-day feast called Unleavened Bread, Feast of Weeks, Sukkot, Feast of Tabernacles. Feasts, Unleavened Bread, Feast Weeks, and Feast of Tabernacles. These are all 7-day feasts or more. They got a joke with the Hebrews. They said, what is it with these Hebrews? They're either feasting or fasting. What is it with these Jews? They're either feasting or fasting. What are the 3 high holy feast days of Yahuwah? Feast of unleavened bread, Feast of harvest, weeks, first fruits, Feast of Sukkah or tabernacle. 7 weeks equals how many days? 49 days. How many people went into Egypt? The original group of Israelites, Jacob's family who went to Egypt, numbered just 70 people, 70 souls it says. How many Israelites left Mount Mount in the Exodus? According to this passage, 600,000 fighting men descended from Yaakov left Egypt. Women and children and old men included was around 2.4 million people, a whole nation, born in Egypt, made in Egypt, created in Egypt, fought Egypt to leave. So let's go get the test. Let's do the test. And it's about 24 minutes in. We're going to breeze through the test real quick. And let me make sure I get that other thing for ya. Make sure I got everything on. I don't want no matching. I hate matching. Okay, let's begin the test. So I'm over here trying to find a little peachy excerpt when I edit this video. Land Before Time, that's fine. I guess a space rocket. What is that then? A rat? Okay, cool. Why is this? So, number one, I know there's a homosexual working in some kind of firm somewhere, some kind of website company. They're back there. They hire them because of equal rights. Then when they get infiltrating in the system, they put stuff like this because they're at work having fantasies. Why do I have to see this cartoon bear? Why is this? He's looking down at his chest. Obviously, there's something going on with his bare naked chest. He's opening and flashing, right? This is a flash. It's very obscene in certain countries. And they're just doing this. He doesn't even have no body. They're just showing you obscenities. Trouble, 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 trouble. Like, why is everything negative? And this is supposed to be for kids. Trouble. Who does the screen? Who does the still images for these? Like, I get it. It's just a link, but damn, man, I hate this. I hate this world. If y'all think this is normal, you're going straight to hell. Oh, we're going to go through the tests. Let me get the little Petri thing real quick. Petri. Petri.
Oh, we leave now. Me scared.
Me scared. Me scared.
Red claw closer. Screech closer. Front closer.
Oh, this ain't even a movie. It's a cartoon series. Nah, I want them when they yell, when she yell, Ducky, it's Ducky. Ducky yell, Petrie. I'm gonna put Ducky yell, Petrie. Poor Petrie. That's when them boys thought Petrie was dead prematurely. Them boys just go ahead and thought Petrie was dead. That boy said, Petrie said, what? You leave Petrie? No, Petrie, we ain't gonna leave you, my nigga. Nah, that shit had me crying. I don't care what nobody say. Petrie said, you leave Petrie? I'm a soldier. I done took out the T-Rex. You gonna leave me? The boy like, nah, Petrie, we ain't finna leave you, bruh. Ducky said, oh, poor Petrie, poor Petrie. I think that's it, man. Why y'all what's the point of having YouTube? You don't have no actual content on there. People want to look for the excerpts and a little video product parody. Alright, we're going to go through this test, y'all. I'm looking for that Petrie. I'll find it. I'll put it in the... Yo. True or false? Memorial of blowing of trumpets is the birthday of Mashiach, Yeshua, September 11th, the 3rd BC, and also the expected date of his return. True. True or false? According to this passage, 600,000 men descended from Yaakov left Egypt, women and children, and old men including was around 2.4 million. True or false? The original group of Israelites, Jacob's family who went to Egypt, numbered just 70 people. So how are they doing the false? Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife. True. What the fuck? Excuse my language. How is this even? Where's the multiple choice? Ain't I asked for multiple choice? Oh, okay. I guess. But these are all true. I'm just saying. What is Jerusalem? What was Jerusalem renamed? 49? No. Y'all gotta do better with the. So is this the best your AI can do? Your AI sucks balls, bruh. Your AI don't do nothing but confuses the people. Confuses the masses. True or false? True. True or false? 7-day feast called unleavened bread. True. Beginning with First Maccabees, iMac. I guess. What is that? What's the difference between the first and second? Choose matching term? That's so stupid. We should actually did no term next time. We're just going to do the definition. This is asking about Shishak. So the question must be, who removed Solomon's golden shields? He spent 13 years, so this must be Joseph. Elliot Capelli, this must be the Hadrian one. What's the no? What was the land renamed, or what was Jerusalem renamed? Ooh, Jerusalem was renamed Elliot Capitolina. That's the only hard one, or it could be hard. Yahushua was not a Nazarite from birth. Choose the matching term. Was Yahshua a Nazarite? Can you name any Nazarite? Should be 100. If I don't get 100 on my own test, what the? What's incorrect? Oh. How many Israelites left Egypt in Exodus? What is this though? What is this? When was Yahshua born? Correct definition. So, oh, that's matching or something. That wasn't matched. Yeah, I see what you're saying. When was Yahshua born? Oh, I see what you're saying. Why didn't y'all tell me that? Man, don't worry about that. You know what I really like to do? You know what I really, really like to do? Is I like to go to the little... man, get that bullshit out of here. I like to go to a little flashcard, I guess. I just play with all the little, they just create stuff and then they just make a little fancy button and people be like, ooh, let me click that. But I just do my little thing, What age was Isaac when he married? 40. Test yourselves. Wait, where's the answers? 40. There are 4 compromises of Pharaoh. What are they? Go in the land, go not far, leave your women, leave your cattle. How long was Joseph in African prison? Like 13 years. When was Yahshua born? 3 BC, September 11th. Who removed Solomon's golden shields from the Hebrew? Shishak, the Egyptian. Shishak. Most High allows Shishak. That's the answer. Correct answer. Can you name any Nazarite? Yohanan, Shamshan, Yeshua, not from birth, and a couple others. What was Jerusalem renamed? Aelia Capitolina. Judea, what was the land renamed? Philistia, Palestine. That's why I don't reverence Palestine. Judea, Palestine, Jerusalem, the city, Aelia Capitolina. Which is not true. What is the difference between first and second Maccabees? The first one is the actual account. Second one is more of a poetic, literary, what do you call it? Literary exhortation. Emotional and lively, tells you about the actual people. It gets you riled up, actually. What are the actual 3 feasts of the Most High? Unleavened, weeks, and first fruits. Oh, tabernacle, Sukkot, which I love Sukkot. What are the 3 high holy feasts? Shaddai, Kodesh, of Yahuwah, Bah, Yahuwah. Unleavened, harvest, Sukkot. 7 weeks equals how many days? 49. And that's it. How many people went to Egypt? 600,000. Oh, 70. I'm sorry. That's how many people left. How many Israelites left Egypt? 600,000. Yay! A little self-rewarding visualization. I like that. Good job. Ain't nobody did nothing though. But I feel so flattered. Okay, this is Ben Yosef for Sucking on the Hebrew Israelites. I'm going to get that Petrie excerpt for you. Shalom, shalom. Okay? Okay. The day before the Lord's birthday.
Ain't no privacy no more in America. You don't know, they probably watch. I know you watching us. I know you watching us right now. Right, I gotta put some entertainment in. Come on, brother, it's almost over.